returns. Good evening. Mr. Prowler.
Hello. How are you today?
I'm doing fine. I've been trying to do some brief inventory during your departure.
Anything we're low on?
At the moment, it seems that we have a surplus of parts for external components. However, some circuitral hardware might be required. Motherboards, perhaps RAM sticks. Power
Maybe we can
generators
get
are
those.
also something we are very low on. I believe we only have a partially constructed one at the moment.
I'll take a look at it later.
Understood. Is there anything you would like for me to do for you today?
Well, if we're low on motherboards, we might need to go and check to see if we can get any from the junkers over here.
Understood.
Maybe they have some hidden in their piles and piles of junk.
Would you like for me to go check for you?
If you wish. I'm going to keep looking over the rest of the shop really quick.
Understood. If there's anything else that you find we need, simply let me know.
All right. Let's see here.
What scrap do you seek? Twisted wheels, gnashing grinders.
I'm currently looking for circuitral hardware, motherboards, RAM sticks, and if at all possible, a power generator.
Big words are confusing once more.
A motherboard, general circuitry, RAM drives, and a power core.
Mechanic scraps, bringers of bad times. Whiny synth parts. Got it.
Do you desire assistance?
This is my junk. Organized by me. I know where it is. Maybe.
That does not answer my question.
spaghettied metal, chips of brains.
Wonderful.
The machine's breakfast.
This will do nicely. Is there an amount that you're
credit
seeking in
of-
return?
A payment of 5 to the power of 100. Now, 500s.
500 credits.
Yes, I'm not speaking Greek, am I? The deal has been sealed.
Thank you for your time, sir. The art owner had some parts available. However, I question
excellent.
his method of organization. Saying that he knows where it
There's no-
is seems to be disadvantageous for himself.
Don't worry about him. As long as he's got parts that we can use to and add for our own supply, it's all good. Even if he is a slob.
I will take his lack of organization into account next time I go for business. As the parts were used, it was mostly a bargain. Only 500 credits for some circuit boards and RAM drives.
And we'll just clean them up a little bit, see if there's any leftover rust or whatnot on it. Make sure we can sell them or use them for our own projects.
I'll add it to my list of tasks for the next few days.
Do you need any replacement parts?
Aside from the minor chassis damage, not in mint condition, however, still able to perform.
Very good. Tell me the second you think you might need any sort of repairs, and we'll get that done.
Of course. I will not be able to do much of anything if I do not keep myself in check.
Exactly. Well, from what I've seen upstairs, we still got a pile of junk to go through. And let's see, a little bit more organization, some more parts of bigger bots to deconstruct here.
Yes. I've been attempting to list what items we have available before I begin
I know,
cataloging.
I'm sorry for making it hard on you. I know I make them I just throw stuff willy-nilly.
I will use one of the chairs to get to the higher shelves.
What part are you trying to get to?
This box.
There we go.
Thank you.
Ash, I found the truck. Hey, Ash.
Let's see, anything else upstairs? Nope. More piles of junk. That's quite the assortment of parts we have here.
Indeed. A bargain bin, perhaps. Package deal. Mystery rocket.
Save some of the higher, the more damaged stuff. I might be able to do some light repair works, make them of higher quality.
Repurposing and restoring. I will try to know which ones are salvageable. However, there are a few that may not be workable. Perhaps sellable as just overall scrap. External alloys, perhaps.
If we can save whatever we can, that's better considering the where we are. Parts are hard to get.
Indeed. I will watch the front of the store.
Alright. We're gonna do some minor work on some of the parts that I know we can salvage.
Of course.
Let's see here.
The street seems busy today.
Let's see. Yes, I think this might work. And if I move this here. Some jolts here. Alright. Where'd that? Where'd Mercury go? Oh, you were standing out here.
Would you prefer for me to be inside of the store?
No, I just didn't see you, and I was wondering where you might have wandered off to. It's fine wherever you want to stand. I just didn't know you went outside.
Better field of view here.
I agree.
Have you been able to get anything to eat today?
Had a little breakfast, but you're right. I probably should head over to that restaurant.
Your health is important, sir.
I hate it when you're right.
I can see to this group if they come in.
I'm gonna finish off that last part before anything.
Good to see you, Stu.
Understood.
Heading off.
Are they preparing for expedition, perhaps?
I believe they might. I don't blame them. There's good stuff out there. Even for our cause.
Should I form a list of items to have them look out for in general?
Maybe some power couplers, but
Noted.
But honestly, we just need any materials they could find would be useful to us, but pay for their services, though.
We would have to put that into our budget for sales prices.
Indeed.
Hey. You guys
Good
wouldn't
afternoon.
happen to sell one of these? You know, I work at the general store and ours is broken. So, I was told, you know, it's kind of like a robot.
Do you have
I
the
can
physical
fix
unit
one
still
if you-
available?
If you bring it in, I can repair it for a fee, of course.
How much do you think it'll be to fix that? I mean, the screen doesn't even turn on.
Screen like shattered, or it just doesn't turn on.
It just doesn't turn on. It looks fine, but you know, it just doesn't turn on.
If I
I
may,
don't have to replace. Oh, go ahead.
if it is simply not turning on, it may be a localized issue with your establishment. With your permission, Mr. Prowler, I could investigate the site and see if I can find the source of the problem.
Yes,
like
do
that.
that before we do any work.
Mm-hmm.
Understood.
Yeah.
I will form a quota on site.
Especially for free. I love that. All right, let's
He
go
won't do
before
it.
you say a price.
Did I ever say free?
Charge him.
Of course.
Make sure you charge him.
What's keeping you? Come on, I don't got all day. I got customers.
Oh, I'm following you,
Something
sir.
you guys clearly don't have. Oh yeah, this way.
But you are a customer.
A little slow.
Is my performance something that you are not pleased with?
Yeah, you're really slow. Yeah, I'm not pleased at all with that.
They name me this way though,
I will take that into account.
Yeah, please do. I'm not someone to keep waiting, all right? This way. On the other side of this piece of junk city town place. We could have just gone over there, couldn't we?
We could have crossed the bridge, yes.
Yeah, all right, well. Why didn't you tell me that?
Because I do not know the... I was instructed to follow you.
Alright, here we go. Oh god, these knuckleheads are still here.
You expect him
Okay.
to
Yeah.
Alright.
use it wisely.
Is this the
I
unit in
trust him.
question?
He went on to steal my money.
This one is right here. I didn't actually
Understood.
realize we had another one. Could have been using that one the entire time.
Like, oh God,
Anyway, that one's still broken.
got 5 minutes.
Will you authorize
I
me
guess
to
you
go
did
to the other
find
side
it.
of the counter?
How easy was it to get your trust?
Understood.
You can go
I'll
to the
see what
other
I can
side of
do.
the counter.
He won't do it. So I trust him. Right, buddy. You said you won't. Oh, wait.
How long have you had this unit for?
Hey, you said you won't steal my money, right? See, I trust him.
You had to step over a few minutes.
Honestly,
Is need anything? I will be just chilling in the prop room. Feel free to let me know.
it's been quite a while though.
Did you hear that?
I heard like some sort of omnipotent life.
How long have you had the unit for?
Yeah,
It doesn't sound.
that's Pedro.
Honestly, he would know more than I would. I got here 6 months
Pedro.
ago.
You know,
Have you
Pedro,
seen the
he
unit
was
be
popped up
repaired
right
in
there.
that
He was
time?
walking down the street.
No.
No.
More
No,
than 6
I
months.
think you're seeing things.
Never met.
Nah, I would never see things. It's Pedro.
Hello.
Hello.
Have you had power surges within the last few days? Or any acts of violence that happened within the store itself?
I won't
A
stand
couple
in the
times.
way.
What
do you have for sale?
Little bit of both.
I see.
It's like a bit of everything. It's a general store.
Has anything been thrown towards the terminal?
of
Or has it been physically struck?
I was
No.
planning on getting next to you. That's kind of rude.
No, we
Oh,
clearly
Do you
don't
see
have
those
doors.
shelves over there?
Doors. We require at least
No.
2 doors.
We
The broken one.
do we sell
We
any
could-
doors?
Yeah. We get some pretty angry customers.
Do you sell doors, Tin Man? Tin Man, where do
Noted.
you keep the doors?
Oh,
Where do
Likely
you
trauma
keep
then.
the doors?
That's kind of fucked
She
up.
is crafty with her.
Some cables are loose.
Just
Disconnected. That may be the first issue,
They
but
don't
I'm
even
also
have
seeing
their own
some
doors.
circuitral
We're not
damage
the
from
only
blood
ones
trauma.
without doors. It seems like the box people are also well off.
First,
So
it's an
can it
easy
be
fix
fixed,
that
or
I
do
can
we
do.
have to get a new one? Hello?
Hello.
They're a little crazy.
Hello.
I'll leave you to your
Hello.
customers.
You got there.
Hello, we're looking for doors. Do you sell doors anywhere? Or at least you know where I can find
Y'all
a
can
door
find
to
a reason to
unhinge a
start
door.
using some
Grab it.
vehicles, maybe go have a race, have some fun with them. Be appreciated to see how they're working for everybody.
Yeah, they're sharp.
Honestly, we don't sell doors here. We just sell, like, cereal, milk, you know, the necessities. We don't really sell doors, and I don't know where you can find doors.
You're definitely not crazy.
Perhaps a carpenter.
Good.
Look,
Do you know of any carpenters?
Yep. I was
Not
wrong.
here.
Sorry
Only
for that.
welders.
If you're in the arena, I'll come cheer you on.
look, I'm gonna let you with you guys. Me and my very friendly friend, which we both live in a damn tent. We need a damn door. Do you know where to find a damn door? You know how sad it awfully gets out there.
Honestly, you might be able to find some scrap lying around and use that as a door.
Oh,
Um,
I'll check it out then.
Thank you, and thank you, your half-standing friend.
My name is Mercury.
Oh, yeah. He's just here to repair.
What is that?
Pizza in a
Is that
box.
is that a metal thing?
Oh my.
Is that?
Yes,
Does it
it's
speak?
in here.
I
it
do
is a
speak.
synth, yes.
It does look like that.
How do you speak?
Can I
That's not
help you?
organic. I don't understand.
Why?
Oh God! Oh,
We tried to.
I don't understand. How could you be metal and
I tried to
speaking?
grab
That's
like a
not.
juice box earlier.
That's not
been
organic. Doesn't
given
make any
that.
sense.
And
I have a speaker which allows me to translate
So,
speech and
that's
sound
what
to you.
Ah.
I believe she is in some sort of
This
mental
one too.
distress.
I would believe so.
What is up?
I don't think we got any doors, by the way.
Where did she go?
That's okay, there's a guy.
That's the living quarters. Don't go
She
up
went
there.
upstairs.
There's a door. Oh, this is the living quarters.
Well,
Yeah, those are our
This
doors.
is the living quarters of our doors.
But anyways, as I was saying,
Our
can it be
doors, not
fixed,
your
or is
doors,
it
our doors.
beyond repair
How
and
about
we
a
have to
trade
get a
for
new
your
one?
doors?
it should be easy enough to fix. I've already
Well, we have
reconnected the
zips
wires.
and
I am
sand
testing its power
I
circulation
don't
now.
want any of that.
hands and
I definitely don't want
And
any
do
of
you
that.
know how much this is
Get
gonna
scrap
cost
or
us?
cool trinkets that I
It depends on how many circuit boards we currently have in stock. I will have to return to the store and check.
I definitely do have a soul.
Admittingly,
Alright.
however, we are currently low in stock. We just had to do some purchasing from the scrapyard
You
earlier.
have scrap at your yard, correct?
Well, that makes
Seems that the
sense.
wiring is in place.
Scrap at my yard?
Thank you.
Yeah, but it's not
Yes.
salvage.
You will likely be looking at something along
It's an old, gutted out space.
upwards of 700,
Everything's being.
and that's only for the beginning parts. I will probably get it back into working order, but it may not be ideal.
We will not
I would strongly recommend in looking for a new unit entirely.
Excuse me.
Get out of my
Well, when we can afford it, we'll try, but
Apologies.
bro, this is all we got, other than this one, which is probably gonna die soon too.
I can only make recommendations.
Very.
Well, thank you anyways, Mercury.
I'm happy to help, Miss Drake. If you are able to get the required amounts, I may be able to outsource an order.
Sick again, Sheila.
However, that would increase the cost exponentially.
Oh no.
Get it fixed.
I
Not
have to
quite.
return to the store in order to get some circuits. However, once I return, it should be an easy
Mhm.
task.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Do you want to hear the
Sounds
price?
800 for the part. However, it will be about another 200 for the wiring work I have
I-
to fix.
He said he was going to do it for free.
We never said it was for free, sir.
Are you lying?
Mr.
Are you
Prowler
trying to pull
instructed
something
me
on
to-
us?
No, sir. Mr. Prowler was very insistent that I charge you fairly.
Get out of my store, our store.
Would you like for me to
Equal
return
fighters.
with the circuit board, sir? So I can
Sure,
continue the
yeah,
task.
yeah, perfect, yeah.
Understood. Please have payment available when I return. Your total will be 1,000.
1,000.
800 for the circuit board, and 200 for the circuitry work I had to fix for your wiring.
We only have 5.
I'll cover it, don't worry.
How? Yeah, we'll get it ready for you.
Understood. I will return shortly.
How's it going?
Okay, well, we can just say we started here.
2 hours. So some people probably just chose to not open up for the day.
I
The repairs will require a circuit board.
What?
The repairs are going to require a circuit board.
Here, just take the new one I just finished.
Understood. I am
How much you
charging
charging for the
total
consolation fee?
800 for the circuit board, and then I had to do some additional wiring work, which I am charging 200 for the labor cost. A total of 1,000.
And what place is he running again? I don't remember.
The general store.
Could you bring me back some food? Maybe cut him off some price for it.
Anything in particular you will preference?
I still want some money, so nothing too expensive.
I see. Something small then.
Yes, please.
Understood.
Thank you, Mercury.
Happy to help.
Right?
Yeah, but flesh limbs, I don't know if that's gonna really work on
Hey,
us.
welcome back. Hey. Got some
I
nice
am not
hands
disrupting
there.
business, am I?
No, we're just talking business. It's over now.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
I've returned with the required circuit board.
Yeah.
Mr. Prowler supplied me with some additional instruction and an offer to provide you. He has yet to have the ability to prepare a meal for himself today. If you were willing to barter with some small foods, I would take that off of your total price in exchange.
So we give him food. You'll do that work for free?
No,
That
I
sounds
would
like a
still
good
have to
offer
charge
to
you
me.
at least the. It would depend in the value
Yeah,
of the
that's a
food you
good deal
supplied to
right
me.
there. If you do it, yeah, we'll give you food for free.
That is not the bargain that I am arranging. The
Mhm.
instructions I was given was that in exchange for some food, something small, I would decrease the price based on its value.
You trying to change the price on me? Trying to change the deal? Trying to swindle me? You can't
I'm
swindle me.
attempting to
Would you reduce the
negotiate
price
with you to
by? How much would
the
you
average
reduce
meal
it?
normally goes for 500 credits, so your remaining price would be 500, and then the bargain of the
That's
food.
doable.
Yeah.
I will begin working.
All right.
There we go.
What do you mean that? What do you mean it's doable?
Well, I already told you I have
Hello.
emergency funds. At least I still have some left.
That would be half of it. Wouldn't you say it was about to be all?
Yeah, well, that's fine. We need a new one.
We're in the red already.
While you're
Are you?
working there. Oh, what?
Wait,
I'm sorry.
The terminal seems to be damaged.
deeper water.
Oh no, I'm an intern.
Yeah, I charged the whole carton for
Well, when you're inside, of course you'd be intern. You're not an
Are you
outsider.
crazy?
That doesn't make any sense.
Pardon me.
understand the value.
Excuse you.
Of course. Of
No
course it
wonder this business is
does make sense. I'm on the inside.
Here you go. Here's a small pizza.
Exactly. Could you? I want
Wonderful.
description of the product for me. Could you follow me for a second?
Just let me know when you're
Of
done
course.
fixing it.
I'm just testing the module now.
Is it
Would
working?
you be able to test the unit to make sure that it is able to access your network correctly?
The open barrel.
Yes.
Sure.
Like hypothetically, if someone were inside of it,
I mean,
Striking
the
it
screen's
would not
on.
outside, hypothetically.
Okay. Move out
Well,
of
the
the way.
power is working.
Yeah.
Things. How strong their larynx is.
So long as it can access your terminal on the network, it should be working properly, and you will be able to conduct your business as normal.
Double-sided
It's working.
instead of the regular
Wonderful.
number one.
From there, simply the exchange of the remaining 500 credits, as agreed.
Space.
Around.
I got here and the screen wasn't working,
Alright.
all right?
Well, hypothetically,
There you go.
today I'm looking for
Thank you for your business. If there's anything else we can help you with, just let me know.
a hammer and a hacksaw.
Thank you, Mercury.
It is always a pleasure.
I assume this
May I
If you
have your name,
need
sir?
Any... What? Oh, my name's Scoots. Yeah,
Scoots.
yeah. Yeah, I look
My
a little
pleasure
bit
doing
different
business
today.
with you.
Usually I don't have any legs.
You'd be surprised how
Oh.
Yeah.
you can make somebody. if
Yeah.
you really
Kind of a weird day.
I hope that this works for you.
Yeah.
You could definitely get away with this.
Come back if you need money. I don't know.
Afar.
Mr. Prowler. Are you okay?
Yes. For a second, I thought there might have been something wrong with your voice chip.
A miniaturized pizza. Normally charged
thank you.
500 credits for the meal. And then,
Mm.
you will find another 500 credits has been added to your account.
No problem.
Skits attempted to negotiate the bargain of the food to make the entire transaction free. It seems that he attempts to negotiate with interesting tactics. I will also note that he was striking the object after I fixed it. I'm
If it
not sure
breaks
if
again-
he is...
Raise the price by 25%.
Noted.
I'm not gonna waste more valuable parts, especially a good circuit board that we just fixed on his machines again.
We did make a
Thank you for
profit, at
getting the
least.
pizza.
Happy to help.
I pulled more of the screws and smaller bits out of more of those arm parts.
Smaller hardware that we may be able to use.
Yes, just screws and stuff. Threw it into the pile.
Understood. Things seem to be rather lively today.
Mm.
The bar has a large amount of patrons when I was passing.
It's one of those few days of the year where where the sandstorm's time frame's even shorter, so they're probably not bugging to go out.
I see. Using their time effectively for recreation, then.
Better than thinking you can get anything done out there and then getting trapped out there for the night.
Completely understandable. Did you wish to go for some recreation? Or would you like to focus business on the shop today?
You know that's not my thing.
Networking connections is an important part of business.
Well, that mercenary who just came by is potentially a connection for the future.
The one you were speaking to when I came for the part.
Yes.
What was his name?
He went. Let me think. You know how I am with names sometimes.
It is fine.
I think Lewin or something like that.
Lewin. If I find it is incorrect, I will correct my record.
I'm currently uploading some of the parts that I managed to fix into our database here.
Wonderful. I will update my inventory when I can.
He might try to cheat us on prices, but at the very least he can get a good pizza delivered down here.
If he can get comms working, perhaps he can start a delivery and order service.
That would be great, then I would never have to leave.
It is important for organics to leave their domain at least once in a while. Fresh air.
Believe it or not, Mercury, I used to travel all over the place.
I find that believable.
At least when it comes to, you know, outside of the lab. Or store. Whatever you want to call it. Workshop? Yeah, workshop.
What kind of recreation did you do when you were younger?
Well, let me think. Well, as all kids do when they're young, I played a lot of those hollow games.
I should see if there's any that come in the next shipment. I've almost completely used up the last of the BTL I've received.
If we get our hands on any hollow games, we could probably sell one to the bar. Maybe make them like a cabinet or something.
That is something we can work on.
That would be fun, depending on the game we find. Though those.
While this is the topic of discussion,
get stronger stuff.
If I find one that I become curious in, would it be okay if I added it to my personal collection?
Oh yes, I would rather you have ones that you enjoy over those drunks in the bar anyway.
Thank you. I'll be sure to notify you when I find one.
Hey guys, just to let you know, don't go on the sand anytime soon because there's a worm in the middle of town.
In town?
In town?
It is in the city.
Yeah. Yes.
What?
Past the gates.
Where was it located?
Near the vehicle depot. Down on the sand. Try and stay on metal so I can't borrow. I'm gonna see if I can find a gun.
Stay on metal.
Well, maybe we get lucky and they'll destroy one of the cars and we'll have a new job.
I believe that would fall to the mechanic.
But they don't grab everything. Even sheets of metal are good enough for us.
Understood.
Especially because cars seem to be made of better stuff. Let's see.
I am concerned for some of the other denizens. Will you allow me to investigate?
Yes. Let's go check. Let's go see this sandworm.
Understood.
Otherwise,
bridge
you'll
may be a good
get
vantage
more
point.
Exercise. I agree.
Okay.
I've never seen that guy in my life.
He has the same name as you, Cacto.
What?
I do not see any disturbances.
Maybe it already left. Here, there's a bunch of people gathered over there. Let's go check.
Makes notes.
He doesn't have water for half a year, and I told him so. Cacto.
Those parts back.
Perhaps we should invest into weapons as well. Self-defense.
We do have some empty shells that we could use.
Perhaps fashioning something ourselves.
Let's see about this worm first before we start going down that path.
Hello.
Come in, don't be shy. There's no doors for a reason.
We're investigating the reports of a sandworm.
A what? Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
We were told that a worm had entered the vicinity of the city.
What? Oh, great.
Like,
That's what that noise
got
was.
past the walls.
Oh no! That's what we heard. Didn't someone die? Jeff!
Yeah, he's
There's
been
been a
in the
fatality.
clinic.
Yes, they're in the clinic.
What's up?
Please help us.
Do you happen to know any explorers?
Not much I can do unless you need some
escort
robots
me
or
to somewhere
parts.
out in the wasteland?
Oh.
You might have already missed them, to be
What
honest.
form of
something to
assistance
do
are you
with
looking
I can ask
for?
for you real quick, if you don't mind. Waiting for a
The
minute.
sandworms! I don't want people dying in the town.
I would really appreciate it.
And she's not wrong, Mercury. That's
can hear me?
usually bad for a town.
We need them. Kind of need people for a town.
Ash.
Mm-hmm.
This is Pepper. Can you read me? Listen, I got someone here at the bar who's been looking for explorers to take them out into the wasteland.
I could check
guess
with
when
the
you guys
clinic
get
and
back, you can
see if
talk
the
to him.
victim knows anything. Or the
Go
responders.
check on Jeff for me.
On
If
who?
they're not,
Yes, Jeff. He was in the bar and then he went out and then he died because of the
I'll see you guys in a
sandworm.
little while.
is he
Yeah,
dead or
I see.
alive?
He's dead, presumably, and then brought to the clinic.
They'll be here soon.
Mercury,
Kind
if
of
he's not
busy right
dead,
now.
see if he needs any sort of
Get you a drink.
parts
sure.
to
Probably gonna be
replace any he might be missing.
Sounds great. What do you
I
have?
will offer him prosthetics if I find it necessary.
Well, like I said before, the menu has been
And
stolen.
who shall I say is
It'll be a
looking
new
for him?
customer.
Usual because his people are obsessed with
Me,
Leon.
Anna. I don't think we've been acquainted, but I saw him for 3 seconds and we
So,
created a
what I have
bond of
here-
friendship.
What I have
Can
here
you
is the
describe him
silent
for me?
slapper, the bite,
Oh,
the coward,
he was
and Doc Pep.
It was behind
Depends on what
the
you want.
corner.
If you order it, I'll tell you what's in it.
That is a location, not a physical description.
Well, I never really saw him. I just heard someone say, "Jeff, no, Jeff is dead. Oh no!" And then my boss brought him to the
I see.
clinic. Yeah.
That's what
Well,
you...
my name is
That's what
Mercury.
you want,
I
I'll
will
get
see
it
if
for
I
you.
can fill this task for you.
Nice to meet you. My name's Anna.
A pleasure to meet you, Anna. I'll return if I find anything.
Okay. So what you're going to see is that it's green.
Well, perhaps, let's pretend there was a body there just to satisfy them, and you can take it. It was a very confusing encounter.
I'm more confused than you right now. Okay, how about this? How about you have someone who's alive, and what would happen if we were to, like, make them not alive?
Well, unfortunately, I am neither alive
proposition.
nor not alive, so you would have to
You
finish
do
that
not.
body somehow else.
I would rather not be.
Certainly, you fit the criteria of being a living being.
I'm a living being. And I'd rather like to stay a living being.
Indeed, that's true.
Would anyone miss you if you were gone? Like, hypothetically, if that guy right there were to pick you up and put you in a barrel, would anyone miss you?
Certainly, my job
I'm not
would be
sure
a
I
lot
care for
harder.
the current subject.
It's all hypothetical.
It's just hypothetical.
Hey,
Hello, how may we assist you?
I don't know.
I am here to look for an individual known as Jeff. I was told that he was wounded from the recent sandworm activity.
Excuse me, pardon.
Right.
I have not heard of someone named
I don't
Jeff.
know that name.
I see. Perhaps I was misinformed. While I
That
am
seems
still
likely.
on a similar subject, have you heard anything about the recent sandworm attack that entered the city?
No, what happened?
No?
Should
We sandworms got
expect a
into the city?
influx of patients?
Scavengers reported that a worm followed them past the walls. Residents are instructed to remain on top of metal surfaces, as it may be more resistant from it coming up from the ground.
Oh,
Duly noted.
okay.
That's what I heard
We
as
appreciate the
well.
warning.
Hello, Miss Drake.
Hello.
Well, it seems that I was sent on a goose chase.
Not at all. I
Thank
was
you
just
for your
wondering
time.
what my intern was up to.
Very well.
Intern.
Huh.
Oh,
Is there anything
yeah,
else
sure.
we can assist you with?
May I ask your name?
I'm M3DB07. You may call me M3 or you may call me DB. I go by either.
Which one do you prefer?
Whichever is easiest.
I guess MD, as it was the one that you suggested first.
Or DB.
Oh, DB.
Or 7. Yeah.
7.
M3DB07. Any of the components of that will work.
Very well. DB it is.
DB,
My
nice
name
to
is
meet you.
Mercury.
Mercury? Nice to meet you.
A pleasure.
We'll be seeing you
And you,
around,
sir?
I assume?
I work for the robotics shop.
I see.
Keep in mind, like I said, the barrels.
And this is Bean?
Anything you can scratch them
Yeah, my name is Bean. Hello.
Bean.
I can just bring a barrel in.
Bean.
Like the food.
Yeah, it's like the food.
Pleasure to meet you, Mr. B.
His wardrobe is being worked on, so he might be undergoing significant changes soon.
I've heard that there are a few people undergoing cosmetic changes. I look forward to seeing your result.
Yeah, thanks.
While I'm here, is there any sort of technical assistance you need here within the clinic? Just earlier, I had to replace the credit terminal over in the general store.
Well, currently, our equipment seems to be in working order. Is there anything you think we should be prepared for? From magnetic
Anything to be
disturbances that may
prepared for?
impact our equipment? Well, I do believe
Events
we
for
are
you to
missing
look out for.
a keyboard. However, I don't need one to interface with the UI. Do you know where we might find a
Analog
keyboard?
input.
Analog input can be very efficient for living creatures. Of course, I don't need it.
Unless this thing is like a touch screen?
I would recommend a touchscreen if you had the option between choosing between either.
Well, when inputting medical data, it can often be very intensive.
Yeah,
so a keyboard may provide superior analog inputs to a touchscreen.
A good point. I'll see if we have any available, but I do not believe we have any in stock at the moment.
Understood. Well, there is no urgent requirement for it, but we'd appreciate you being on the lookout.
Happy to help. If you find anything that seems to be wearing down, let us know so that we can start looking for parts in advance for you. What about your personal maintenance?
Understood.
When was the last time you had someone look you over?
Oh, I am perfectly competent in maintaining my appearance. You know, we always have to be sterile enough to provide medical assistance, so I self-clean.
I'm more worried about your internal
However-
components.
The last time I had a checkup was probably 3 to 4 months ago.
I see.
My
You are almost
self-diagnostics
due
all
then.
report green.
Wonderful.
True.
If you find anything that changes your diagnostic input, let me know. However, I do
Will do. Where
recommend
can
that
we
you
find
see
you?
service at least 6. Oh, simply across the bridge on the other side, in the robotics store.
In the robotics store. Understood.
We are... If you face the junkyard, we are immediately to the left of its entrance.
I anticipate you would probably get many repair requests being near the junkyard.
Indeed, and our proximity also allows us to have a good priority when it comes to choosing parts that are received from the salvagers.
True.
I'll be on my way.
So,
Thank you for your time.
Just to reconfirm, I am M3 or DB, and you are
Mercury.
Mercury. And this is
Mr. Bean.
Yes, it's the first time I've been called Mister.
Would you rather I not
Yeah,
give you
Bean.
a formal title?
Just Bean is fine.
If that is what you prefer, Bean.
Yes.
Understood. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for your time as well.
Mm-hmm.
Have a great day.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you from the row.
From the row.
From the row.
Have you heard anything about the worm?
Apparently it left a while ago. For this time being, it looks like we're safe.
Understood. Thank you for the earlier
Good to
warning.
know that they can just kind of waltz in. Of course. I'm looking after you guys.
May I bother you for your name?
Lewin. And you are?
Lewin. Mercury. I work for Mr. Prowler.
Mercury. That's right, I saw you in there before. Good to meet you, Mercury.
A pleasure to meet you. If you excuse me, I must return.
I already
am on
talked to,
business.
Of course, go ahead. Apologies.
Thank you for your time.
Of course.
Like your life threatened by a random man stormer?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well,
Yeah, there's some fraud from the fucking road.
A frog?
Fraud. Bank or something? Broad from the row. Something about a bank. Something about being a streetwalker. It's weird. They're weird.
They have
They're
a
afraid of
bank?
sand. Yeah, they got banks. Hey, they're afraid of sand. Would you believe that?
There's sand everywhere.
I know,
I
right?
would not recommend them being here, if they are indeed afraid of sand.
I know, right? Hey, nice
yeah, that sounds...
stuff with you.
A pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercury.
Nice to meet you.
I am one of the
My name's
mechanics for
Shiloh.
Mr. Prowler's repair shop.
Did they happen to tell
Where's
you if
that?
they're on their way back yet or not?
Simply around the corner, to the
Give me a
left.
minute, I'll call them on the radio.
Oh, okay, nice to meet you. I'm Shiloh. I'm a busboy at the restaurant.
Oh, at the restaurant.
The
You
restaurant.
should really
Mhm.
think about
Yeah.
getting your
I
clothes.
have
to
a
meet you,
question,
Mercury.
actually, if I may bother you.
But water
Yeah,
is
what's up?
rare. It was
Mr. Prowler
important.
has a bad
Precious
habit of
street.
not wishing to leave
So
his residence.
You can waste
Here,
them.
how about this?
Wash
Would it be
them.
possible for me to arrange meals to be
Next
picked
time I
up for
come
him?
down here, I'll bring something just for you.
Well,
Help
I'd
you
have to
with,
talk
you know,
to
the
my
water
manager
problem.
about it,
How about
Diggle,
that?
but I'm sure it
Do
could
I need
happen.
to come and get you guys?
Wonderful.
Again?
If you hear anything about progress on this, please let
Sounds
me
like a
know.
plan.
I will try to arrange something
Yeah.
on Mr. Prowler's
Thank
behalf.
you. I would greatly
course.
appreciate that.
Prowler. Yeah.
What did
If
you
there's
say your
anything
name
for
was?
me, I can do anything
Shiloh.
for you.
Shiloh Downs. Nice to
Shiloh.
meet you.
Mr.
I
Down.
really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
I can show
I mean,
you.
if you tell people,
Around
if you
the
tell
corner?
people my
Yeah, let's go.
business
Let's go.
up in the
I'll be
Undercity,
right back into the call in a minute.
that'd be enough help for me.
Straight across, you will find the junkyard. Immediately to the left of the junkyard's entrance, you will find Mr. Prowler's store.
So the scrapyard, the scrap place with the arena, right?
Yes. Immediately to the left of the entrance for the scrapyard, you will find us.
All right, cool. Well, pleasure meeting you, Mercury. I'll get you as soon as possible.
I look forward to
Pleasure.
future business with you.
Yeah, pleasure.
If you excuse me, I must speak to Anna.
I'm going to give you first before you do anything.
You should leave.
Fair compensation first.
Right now. I'm extremely grateful for you, sir. Ma'am, you
Please.
too.
Sir,
Customer.
I have credits. Please.
Miss Anna,
Really?
I'm
Yeah?
here to report my
You
findings.
aware I'm 25% crippled?
What happened to Mr. Jeff?
Yeah, so?
I went to the
Everybody
clinic,
around here is
and they
pretty much a
claim that no Jeff was
Oh, that's
ever
okay, I'm
brought.
sorry. I wasn't laughing
As
at
well,
that. I was
no
laughing at your
report
face.
of the worm was brought to the clinic. It seems
But
that
we
there were
heard
no
the
wounded
worm.
brought to them.
Ooh, a growler. Scary.
Did you hear the worm? It was really loud earlier.
Hey, I would pay you.
I did not hear the
worm.
worm.
I was-
Mr. Lewin had reported to
I did
us.
not hear the worm.
It was loud banging noises, I swear. I swear I heard it.
Its presence was confirmed. However, it seems that no one was injured, or at least reported injured.
Come to the bank with me. I'm directional.
Someone was crying about someone dying, I'm sure of that.
Thank you
But
very much.
I didn't really see the corpse, I just heard the crying.
Mayor of CallousRow worked directly
Hmm.
That is a shame, but at this moment it seems that their identity is
Listen,
not yet
I'm going
confirmed.
to say what happened just behind the bar. I didn't hear what you said.
It's good that they're not
Obviously, my
dead!
ears weren't working. Even though they're so big, you can make fun of them.
This bar is pretty active, isn't
She
it?
She seems happy with this information. I'm happy I was able to help.
Happy that Jeff is
Finally. Someone with a
Happy
little bit of
day! I
sense.
meet a new
You.
friend. They gave me clothes. I advertise it. Have you heard of this great rune place that Mr. Alexander runs at the Undercity? Highly recommend it. Nice and snazzy place.
So close.
A rune shop that Mr. Alexander Bronze owns at the Undercity. Is that correct?
Yes. Thoreau.
The road.
Yes. Yes. It's
Highly recommend
there.
it.
Down. Over where?
Is this a personal recommendation or a paid advertisement?
I personally recommend it. It is a great place.
I cannot say that I have any need of magical supplies, but I will keep this in mind if I find someone in need of it.
Great! Hello, welcome.
Where did...
If you excuse me, I should return to the shop. I'm happy I was
Good
able to help.
night.
Well, she comes in here and she asks me.
I'm sorry if this
if she
makes
was
you
looking for
uncomfortable. I'll
Mercury.
hide it.
At first, I didn't hear her
Don't
because my
tell her,
ears were
B.
apparently turned off. So I
Sorry,
repeated. She got all fucking nasty. She's lucky I don't have my fucking gun.
I can't afford it. I'm sorry.
Her head will be all over
I'll afford it.
Did the woman dressed in red say something? The bartender seems very upset. A vehicle was abandoned. Mr. Prowler. He is not present. How? Was it pushed off the roof? Curious. Oh. This is a very big vending machine. Seems to be working properly. Next time Mr. Prowler requires a refreshment, perhaps I will come here. I will mind the shop in his absence. Hi, guys. Hi, Willow. How's everybody doing in here? I can already see how I'm going to edit this. Madness. Wonderful. I'll go back in. Oh, is there any alerts? I didn't check alerts. Yeah, I'll cut it. Good. We're back in. I wonder where Mr. Prowler went. Foot traffic. Ah, Mr. Prowler. Welcome back.
Hello, Merc. I went out looking for you. Where have you been?
I was at the clinic, and then I stopped in over at the bar to give Miss Anna my findings about Jeff. She's pleased that no one named Jeff was harmed.
I don't even remember it, Jeff, to be honest.
On my way out of the bar, it seems that someone had upset the barkeeper. She was threatening that if the person had stayed any longer, their brains would be decorating the wall.
Mercury, I have some exciting news for us.
Oh?
Some people from the row came down.
I have heard the reports while I was traveling, yes. I believe I spotted one. A tone woman, long hair tied in a ponytail, wearing a ball cap.
Oh, there is more than just her. I did see who you're talking about, but there is a dark-skinned woman, black outfit with a green companion with her. Apparently, she's a courier of some kind.
A postal service.
She offered us some better parts from the row.
Outsourcing for supplies.
Yes. Getting those parts would be better than having to spend more of my precious time fixing up partially broken circuit boards.
That would speed up the process, yes. So long as their supply falls within our
Optimized
budget.
map, and we have 50 people here. I'm not saying some of you should leave, but if you feel like you want to explore other maps, please go ahead.
I spoke to Mr. Down, the busboy over at the restaurant. He said it may be possible to make an arrangement where the restaurant could prepare a meal for you daily to be picked up. He needs to speak with his manager. However,
how much do they want for that, or do we?
No price has been made yet. However, I was the one who asked, as you have expressed your dislike of leaving the shop.
It would be beneficial for me, less having to leave, more time for work.
If anything further comes up on this topic, I will try to notify you as soon as possible for its developments.
Yes.
As for the outs. Prefer?
Huh?
This is something you would prefer, yes?
Yes, but if it's too expensive, if it starts to cost too much, or depending on what they want, we will adjust deals as it goes on.
Of course. A moment.
Couriers. You having problems?
Had to orient myself.
Maybe time to give you another tune-up.
Perhaps.
In the meantime, like I was saying, the courier, she didn't specify prices. It's more based on what she brings. I'm sure we can get an okay price for like circuit boards and other things. You know, smaller nature, wires and whatnot. So I think we'll start with that. But she does say that she could get us better stuff. I don't know. Yeah, quotations.
Better stuff.
Better stuff, yes. Maybe some parts for you, if she does prove herself useful. You know, just to have some more parts for you down here. You're never too careful, right?
It would be nice having more Quixote brand parts available. Most of what we get here is Mars. This one seems to be from Nirvana, however.
I'm sure we can find more parts for you, though. Especially if that deal works out.
I hope so. Oh, good day.
I help you quite the walk, huh, Feeler?
Perhaps you can.
Looking for a friend. She's a red lizard, long tail, big ear.
Lizard?
That's what she looked like. I don't know how
I
else to
saw
describe
her
it
earlier
for
at the
you.
general store.
You want me to just... It's not about dirt.
Across the way.
Across the bridge. She was looking for a door.
Here. And I'll just walk
Oh,
around and see if I can find
see.
it.
Thank you. Been very
Happy to help. What is your name?
Clearly not from around here. I'm gonna warn you now if you haven't heard. Those sandworms have been crawling up the
Oh, we've seen it.
the walkways.
Things
Oh.
are
Remember, if you die on property that
An
doesn't
update
belong
on
to
the
a
work.
Mercury on Row, you're not really, probably doesn't need the life insurance.
It seems that it was repelled earlier. However, its entry may be possible again.
Pump it full of lead.
Stupid creatures.
Oh, he left before I could hear his name. One of them is wearing very fine clothing. He will not be safe here.
You want to try to
Wear other
upsell
clothes.
him on some parts?
I am more concerned about his attire. Let alone...
Do you think you could help him if you were nearby?
Acquiring clothing, no. However, if he was assailed, I would attempt to defend him.
The lizard he was looking for earlier?
Yes, that is the one.
Grab her.
Excuse me, miss. Some individuals were just looking for someone with a description similar to yours. Be careful you don't get hit by the truck. Oh, that was them. Wait,
Oh, that is them.
The scent is behind you.
Ah, the scent. I caught it again.
we have located the person of your quarry.
What's he? Mr. Mayor?
I'm here.
There.
Call me Steve down here. Coach Steve.
That seems to be your quarry.
Particles.
What are they doing?
Dang dust.
What are you sniffing?
Oh, you smell delicious. What do you have on your person? What do you have
well,
on you that smells so incredible?
We have. Please give me some space. I'll show you. I promise.
You know what's going on?
Nice. This might be fun to watch.
She likes you,
They were looking for her,
Not
however.
me.
We're very fortunate. We're actually passing out free snack trials. You know, we're trying to run a new snack line around here. We're with the Nutrisystem.
Diet.
Tell me about it.
do they bring to
Oh, you know, why don't you eat this and you
I'm
tell me
not
how
too
it is?
sure.
Well, we'll do a little questionnaire with you. It says if you
Oh,
after the fact.
fuck was that? You had the scent of one? No, that must be something.
There you go. Take a bite of that.
Whoa.
Oh god, I got some saliva in my
Be careful you do not inhale it.
Oh my god.
I would take a step back.
It oh god, whatever.
Upset stomach.
That was amazing. What did you guys put in that? Made my
Some
life.
sweeteners, a lot of love. Yeah, love is a key ingredient.
What's when?
Anyways, you know, we'll mail you a questionnaire. It was really great.
Well, it
for
was
you to
nice
try it
meeting
out.
you.
I am very confused. Did they only come here to give her a sample of food?
Wait, where are you
out of
guys
my
going with
chair,
this
Coach.
miracle cure? Please don't leave me. I have had this terrible stomach my entire
I think
life.
he likes you.
Yeah,
Where are
get
you
out of
going?
chair, coach.
That is very advanced equipment.
Hello there,
It must be,
A lot more gear than I remember.
You're wearing a lot less face and a lot more skin than I remember.
A lot less
Yeah,
space and a lot
it's
more
Coach.
skin. You might want to try that one.
The organic ingredients have
The hell
come
happened
back
to your
pretty good.
fucking
Looks
noggin?
like the elevator's back in Hoodtown.
What do you
Oh,
mean?
the
I've
action's
always
kind
been
of
about
worn off. I don't know what
Fantastic.
you did, but you did a
was
good
never
job.
that huge.
Tools, let me tell you what you put in that stuff, man. I see a business opportunity.
You know, we just put LSD in there.
It's going great.
Some battery acid.
I won't sit on there. We're
feces,
probably gonna
things
hit
speaking
gas
to you?
in a sec.
Really, the staples for an amazing sandwich.
Making an entourage to go out.
I communicate with the spirits.
At least you're alive.
This lock, start the fucking thing. Let's
People
get out
call
of here.
me a
it's-
sandwich. What do you guys know of sandwiches? I really need one. I've been eating scorpions.
Why am I sitting
my
outside?
entire life.
Mark, is this a slow
Please
torture?
don't.
Can you the damn car goes out of here?
Please, just start the fucking car. We'll be back
Oh,
with
wait.
more samples. It was really nice to make your acquaintance.
Where are you
didn't get your name.
going? Where are you going? You can't leave me like this.
Unfortunately, we can't take you. We're about to go to the land of the forgotten Hippolopuffs. You'd be miserable if we took you.
Why were you looking for her only to give her a food item?
Did you ever manage to find your door?
They left sandwich.
You alright?
I think he liked you.
He left you behind?
Why would they leave me?
Miss,
Whoa. She's summoning magic.
I need the
Oh.
fucking. I need it. I need it.
Excuse me.
I need it.
I think if you go quick, you might catch them.
What do you need, Mick?
I will catch them. I will catch them.
they should not be bringing that much equipment here.
There she goes.
He's always been
Like
an odd one,
every
but-
time I speak to her, it's like half enters and the rest it just goes out the other end of the year.
I don't know why specifically they only showed up to feed her. That's interesting.
I find that very strange. And when they
Do you think
located
it
her,
has to
they
feed
did
one
not.
single person specifically?
They
I
came
call
here a moment
culprit
ago
more than
asking
anything
for
else.
someone of her
Some bullshit in
description.
that regard.
Once they
Yeah,
found her,
they
they
asked
did
me
not
to
do
do a favor.
anything but give her something to eat. It seems that she was not aware of the arrangement either.
It's like they were, oh.
Mercury, take a note of what they looked like. Back it up in case they ever show up again.
I am already logging it.
Good. Don't need a repeat of whatever the hell that was.
I am also concerned about the individuals who are walking around with very advanced components. I am doubly worried for the synthetic.
What makes you say that?
Looking for something to salvage?
I am worried that others may be.
I know the shop could use those parts if they got liberated. Scrapyard could
You
use
run
these.
I will not
Shop.
say no to the business if they
Yes.
arrive.
Robotics.
The cybernetics. Robots and
Mhm.
cybernetics. Ah.
You
I'm
need
kinda
anything,
new in
come in and
town.
look.
I come from out
If there's
the
anything you cannot
wastelands.
find, feel free to ask.
I noticed
Well, you're
this
saying you
type of
come out from the
civilization.
dunes as well?
Yeah. I came
And the
in with
cauldron.
a caravan.
Calder
Yeah, I
here is
came
from
in
the
with a
dunes as well.
caravan.
From a while ago.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it's difficult to make your living out there, but I have an old spaceship that I make my living in.
The nomads would like that. I wonder if they're even
The
alive.
nomads?
Oh. As long as you want to talk robots, I'm your guy.
That's good to know. Yeah, I don't own any robots currently.
What's
Do you
your
sell
name,
any
nomad?
complete or parts?
I can get parts. If you or repair them for a small fee if you have some almost damaged parts that need repairs.
Oh.
And if they're broken beyond repair, I'll buy them.
We can find replacements as well.
But I'd rather you bring them through me first before you hand them over to him.
Oh, you purchase scrap and such?
I can purchase
Sounds like a
or
lot of other
repair. If it
competition,
looks
Calder.
repairable, I'll purchase it if you don't want it repaired.
Oh, that's good. That's good to know. Your name's Sten Berglund. Pleasure to meet you.
Zach.
Pleasure, Zach.
You said you own a
Quite
ship?
catch that. What was your name again, sir?
Oh, I'm Sten. Pleasure.
Sten?
Sten, yeah.
P47, CH45. Call me Patches for short. Makes it easier that way.
Mercury.
Yeah,
I'm the
that's easier to
blacksmith in
remember.
town. Yeah,
Oh, you're the
right side of the scrap.
I was looking for some boxes for more wires. Do you know if we have any upstairs?
Sanatorium. You got robots and cybernetics
I'll
here?
look for some.
Scriptorium, just
Check the
down
third
right?
floor. I haven't been up there yet today.
Understood. Do you need me to bring them down here for you?
Maybe a handful. I got a few parts that might go well with some new wiring.
Understood.
Be
this-
very
this hurts a
careful with
bit.
that one, friend.
Please let go. Could you please?
That's a
Thank you.
little one.
Oh. That's a.
If he crushes your hand, I can make you a prosthetic.
Good to know. Good to know.
Runner, owner of the arena and the scrapatorium, maestro of a three-part act of blood, scrap, and gore.
Damn.
Wow. No gore anymore. Lively around here. Ran out of fighters
You ever gonna bring me
a few
back?
years ago into acting like that.
This is the one.
You ever gonna bring me back some of those parts from those robots from the last robot site?
We're fixing them up ourselves. Making a few improvements.
What, attaching another flamethrower to one again?
A buzzsaw this time. Oh, okay. Daring today. Well, I would be if my gang returned. I'm sure they'll be here.
Last time I worked on it, he wanted me to add a... What'd you call it? A lightning shooter?
A lightning shooter to shock their hearts and stop the crowds in fear. Oh my. That does sound fairly dangerous. Even
It is on the counter, sir.
I wouldn't enter the arena myself. I would send a bot or something.
On the counter for you.
me.
Oh, thank you,
Sounds
Mercury.
Happy to
Too
help.
risky for my taste.
We have a
Do you remember when he asked us for that lightning shooter?
Yes, I believe the closest we could find for shooting lightning was a Tesla coil.
One of the
Tiny creature ran by.
A little
Can't believe we managed to even build one.
Best to not wear anything shiny if you can.
Hey, Ash.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You better keep your.
And anyway, Mercury, thank you for the
Going
parts.
up to
How
the,
are you doing? Are you overheating at all?
Or dinged and dirtied enough to
No more than usual.
Sure thing. I can do it.
That's good.
There you go.
See if you can go see our little shiny
They
friend.
mean well though. They're the ones who've gone to the dunes. See what they can bring back.
Elijah?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a small walk around town, close up the shop for a bit.
Understood.
It's her pet.
Well,
Oh.
pet may be the maybe not the right term. They're more of a partnership. I'm not too sure
Oh,
myself.
okay.
They're always
Yeah, I
together.
don't want to
though,
step
let's
on
put it
those
that
toes.
way. Yeah.
Excuse us.
In either case, of course. Don't let us
We're
keep
closing
you
for the rest of the
missing
afternoon,
things.
gentlemen.
All right.
Of course, Mercury.
Thank
I'll
you for your
continue
time.
on exploring. Thank you.
Like I said, if you decide you need any parts or want to try to sell or salvage any, we can negotiate prices when you bring them in.
Yeah, that's good to know. The next caravan I come by with, I'll be sure to bring some scrap your way.
And I'll pay some money if you hear about any big, like, storage of drones or anything somewhere out in the wastes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Pleasure to meet you.
So you do trades with the external areas, yes?
Well, there isn't many external areas. There are a couple of spots with, like Oasis. You got the spaceship, and then you got the Oasis, and then you have some other outposts out in the wastes where there's still some people who stop by and they make their living out there in the wastes. Usually it's in valleys where they can find cover from the sandstorms.
I see.
30 if I provide both fighters.
If you find any who are willing to part with BTL software, simulations, recreational programs, I would be very interested in
that's
collecting
rare.
these.
You'll have to.
I keep it in mind, but it's very rare out in the wastes. Things break down quickly with the sandstorms.
I understand completely.
Yeah,
You don't understand numbers?
I keep it in mind.
Thank you for your time.
50. My men take 10.
No problem. I'm gonna check out the
30
other
to
steps.
you and whatever the
well, if you
mayor
got-
wants.
Well, then just give that other half to the mayor. If it keeps you two from fighting.
Oh, but the fighting is fun.
The last time you guys had a fight, I had a hole in my wall for 3 weeks.
We fixed it, didn't we?
No, I still get sand in there.
I'll have the old one take a look.
Hmm.
I do worry about our proximity to them.
All we can hope is that they keep paying the mayor and don't cause any problems. But if need be, if problems start arising, maybe we should start working on the next junk bot to help defend, just in case.
I will keep an eye on military-grade items.
I mean, we do have that chest of assorted ammo. Might as well use some of it.
You said you wanted to walk around town.
Yes, let's. I haven't been on the far side of town except for the clinic, so maybe we'll cross the bridge here.
I will follow you.
Alright.
It is them again.
I'd
Hello?
They seem to have lost their friend.
I am curious of what they are looking for now.
Well, if they're doing business, maybe we shouldn't walk off yet.
Should we re-enter the store?
Just for a bit.
Mind the front.
You put the wires on the table, right?
On the counter behind.
Alright. I'm gonna sort through those, I guess, really quick, since we're here.
I will keep an eye.
I don't know why I installed this table so low to the ground.
Hello again, gentlemen. Are you looking for something else?
You're the gentleman that owns this store.
I am.
Would you happen to know the blacksmith or who he is?
I've seen the blacksmith here and there, but I haven't seen them much today.
I have been made privy to the fact that they would be able to make basic firearms should I wish to go out into the waste. How true is that?
They've outfitted a few of our adventurers, as they like to call themselves. Scavengers and the like.
So you've seen it for yourself, they do make firearms.
Yes. Even bought some from some of my robots here and there.
Smart. Do they operate only on that one building?
Usually. Sometimes they've sold if they have some on them from a previous sale, but that's just circumstance at best. Your best bet is from the blacksmith.
Oh well. Makes sense. Thank you, gentlemen. That makes my next purchase much easier.
Happy to help, sir. May I ask your name?
Maybe another time, perhaps.
If you're ever down here and need parts for that hand, I can fix that up for you.
I have a person for that, and his name is me.
I do not like them.
The one in the coat seems a little bit better, but the other big guy, not so much.
I've asked him for his name 3 times now, and he has ignored my request each time.
Maybe he just doesn't like synthetics.
Why would they be asking about firearm distribution?
I mean, the wastelands are dangerous. You never know. Oh, by the way.
Yes.
I found this in the newest pile. One of those old Hollow movies.
Oh.
I don't know if you have it in your collection. I know you watch them when we're not running the store.
I find it is much better to not work on things while you're trying to rest.
I won't stop you, but I would also prefer you enjoy free time.
I will review it when I can. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes that stuff just, parents don't know what to do with those old Hollow sets.
It seems they've departed. Did you still want to cross the bridge?
Leave them alone for now. Just remember what they look like in case we have to have any future dealings with them.
I already logged them because of their suspicion. Did you still want to go on a walk?
Sorry about that. That was eating that last slice of pizza there.
It is fine.
Yes, let's head over. Across the bridge. Oh, God.
Huh?
They're letting the Neanderthal drive one of the cars again.
Oh. I hope they are careful.
Just hug the side of the road, just in case.
I will just try to stay close to a place I can hide.
Oh my god.
Fuck someone.
Oh.
Someone, shit. Someone, watch out. Sandworm.
We should get to cover.
It is. Go on.
I agree.
Sir,
Let's go
please.
this way.
It could reach you from there. Evacuate.
Jesus. What the hell did you do? What'd you do to piss off the fucking Sandworm?
I drove in! What do you think I did? Like,
what was attacking my goddamn place? I kind of wish our barriers they don't hurt us. Every time I see a sandworm.
I don't think there's a supposed to go into the city. The sandworm's coming in here.
I mean, considering that this is free turf.
I think it's leaving now.
It is left.
Yeah, it's leaving. Thank God. All right. Hey, worm's gone. Worm's gone. You're safe.
They did, but they all told me I had needed an ID, and
All
as
clear.
a lizard that lives in a tent, no one's willing to give me one.
Maybe you could apply for one from our mayor.
Doesn't matter. We can get. Where's the ID man? Where's the mayor? Man.
I don't know. Where was the mayor last?
I have not
I think the
seen.
mayor's here right now.
It was the
Also-
fish boy, right? The lanky fish boy.
The octopus.
I believe he is still in his
Hey,
residence.
I think we can work out a deal at the restaurant.
I believe we can.
I talked to Jiggle about it, but...
Mr. Prowler.
Mm.
This is
Oh,
the gentleman
you're
I was
Mr.
speaking
Crowley.
to before about the restaurant.
Nice to meet you,
And-
Mr. Crowley.
Miss,
It's good to meet you.
I am not sure if you
I'm Shiloh. I work at the restaurant.
are aware, but the gentlemen who assisted you earlier are in the blacksmith.
Across the ways. I believe that we can get the food
Oh,
delivered to you.
they're the ones that helped you.
What?
The one that gave you food. Before
Thank
they
you so
jumped in the
much.
truck.
Those are the exact people I needed.
There's 2 out of 3 of them.
There she goes again.
I wish to observe this interaction.
Gentlemen, correct? The flesh things in the blacksmith, correct?
Those were the ones who were looking for you.
Okay, awesome. Were you the ones giving out for the food earlier?
No, that'd be that gentleman, Steve.
Steve. Was he the one that gave me the food that smelled so radiant and gorgeous? I know.
Well,
Is that what you were
it
going
smells
on
like,
about?
but I think so, yes.
What do you mean? What else is there to simply go on about, Tin Man? You wouldn't understand. What would you know about eating food?
I wouldn't. At all. However, you were groveling at his feet and nearly hunting him down for whatever the hell he had. I haven't seen you like that
I've
in a
never
long
had
time.
such a delicious. It's the only thing
Holy
that's.
shit, that goblin has a huge axe.
It's the only thing that's cured my corrosive spit. I've been searching for that scent ever since, and it completely disappeared after I went up there. Do you have any idea where it went? They said something about an ID, but all I know is about its sticks and gravel and such. I'm not quite educated. You see.
Well, I'm afraid I'm not sure. Only met him in passing a few times, but if he was down here giving out samples, it'd probably be safe to say he will return at some point.
All right.
Yeah. How could he
Thank you.
resist coming back to you? You'll find him.
Oh,
eventually.
that's what they all say, good man, yet they seem to always with me. Oh well.
2,000, maybe 2,500, depending on if it's still 100% in working condition. Okay, can you test that in
Hello.
here? Mercury.
Yes.
Hello. We got some components. You mind hooking this big one up to our generator, see if it will power up for them?
What is the desired purpose you're looking for?
I think they want to sell it. Let's see. What's this piece I'm looking at here?
Well, they're all from the cockpit. She can
So just-
identify if it's shiny, but she can't identify what it's worth.
Unfortunate.
I'll go tech myself.
Connecting it now. Beware of possible power surge.
This looks like part of navigation here for a ship. How big was the cruiser, or what kind of ship was it you into?
I'd say it was probably about 20 meters long.
Maybe a cruiser. Was the cockpit fancy or small? Small.
Yeah, it was only about a 2-man unit.
Smaller ship then. Though those two sell pretty well because a lot of single to 2 people ships. If it's working, probably same price, 2,000, maybe 2,500.
All right.
And then
The component seems to be able to take power, sir.
oh, you heard him. So that one's 2,500 for that first one.
Great news.
Fortunately, I don't really have a ship navigation system here to check your navigation piece.
It would need calibration.
Calibration. Let's
All right,
see.
how about that third piece?
Let me run it over right now.
Did she run off? She's being
Just
fed.
on the corner.
This looks like it might be from a command module. Like the pilot himself would direct with this. You said it was a 2-man cockpit.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if this might actually have
Your
stored
friend
data
seems
on
distressed.
Has the 8-tentacled terror finally withered away? You talking to me?
Just the usual.
You talking about
it. This might have stored data on it. Depending on what kind of data that is, it might raise the price or put a price on your head, depending.
So
Um,
you'd
I
have
would
to break
recommend
into it in
searching
order
for
to
a
figure out
decker
what it's
to
worth.
compute the information.
Yeah.
If you'll excuse me, I got
That's
But
fair.
if you want to just do a wipe on it, which we can do if you want to go that route, I would say this is probably worth 4,000 right here, default, excluding the information on it.
see if it's worth my time.
Well, are you interested in the navigation and the other module?
I could sell it to the garage.
Yeah, I'll buy them. At least those 2.
All right. We'll look after this thing, and maybe someone will head up to the row.
Yeah, the row. I can delete the data for you if you want, but maybe make a decision on that later.
I'm gonna go see what I can find, or what Ash wants for that matter.
As for the other 2, hold on, let me tap your card here, and I'll tap mine. Transferring credits to you. There you go.
Yep. All right. Good business.
If you don't decide to delete the data, I can also try to look into it. But I'll need more time to do that.
I'll tell Ash about that. Breedsy.
She went across the bridge.
Thanks for the good work, gentlemen.
Thank you for the parts.
Did you catch their name?
We got 5,000 credits.
The small one's called Breezy, I guess.
Let's go tell Ash, okay?
It seems they work
They
for
brought
Miss
some good
Ashley.
parts though. That navigation piece is it's worth a bit of money.
The components
And
we
the other
can likely keep on the main floor. Perhaps I would advise putting the navigation software on one of the higher levels.
Yes, store the navigation one. Keep the power component down here though.
Understood. I've already put it in the box.
I'm logging it right now.
If I may have the navigation piece.
There you go. Second floor storage for navigation piece.
This one will need cleaning.
Yeah.
I'm surprised about its quality.
Hmm?
Its quality is surprising.
Yes, indeed.
I will return shortly. I'm just crossing the street.
All right. Okay. You see something interesting out there?
I would like to check some information. Is anyone present? Hello? A shame. The person I hoped for was not available.
What?
The blacksmith was not present as it is business.
I forget, how long did they say the sandstorm was going to be out of the way for today?
2 hours. We're getting very close to when it is expected to come back.
I don't think I want to push our luck today. I might close down shop, but you're free to wander if you want.
I'll see if I can find anything within the next few minutes, but I will return very soon if I do not.
If that kid from the kid, I don't know if he was a kid or not, but I could call him kid. I'm older than him. Fuck that guy. If that kid wants to talk that deal some more, find out if like we can make more of an arrangement towards me keeping some of their equipment up to date, electronic wise.
A maintenance agreement in exchange for nourishment.
Yes, if we can do that, better than giving out food money all the time. You know.
That sounds like
though
a
our
very
accounts are,
favorable agreement.
you know, buying that nav chip was a big purchase today.
Most of our budget will be spent.
I mean, we still got a good budget. It's just, you know, I don't like having to buy if I don't have to.
Of course. I'll see
I'd
what I
rather
can
save
find.
that money for parts for you or another creation.
Like the other security drone you were hoping to construct.
Yes. Or maybe even a little drone that flies around and helps you take inventory or something.
That could be helpful.
Something we
I'll
can
return
build.
shortly.
All right. Have fun on the town.
I will not be long.
Barrels, oh boy. Look at barrels. Hot milk barrel.
I can run a sale, especially for you guys, since you guys need them.
Hello again.
Hello, welcome!
This place has gotten a lot more lively.
Why do you say it so quickly like that?
Because it's shiny, but it's also jerky.
Honey?
What's really bad? Does it want to break the shiny?
When you say welcome, it sounds like you are surprised.
I'm just happy to see people. Very happy. I sense positive energy from you.
Everybody in the bar.
What's going on?
In the bar.
From,
What's happening?
Either you buy a drink or you leave. Simple as that. Or sit down here and I'll give you all a drink. You're gonna pretend that there's bar stools right there, okay? They're there, alright? Fun there.
I should be going.
Got it? Good.
2 seconds.
So if you want a drink, then there you go.
Yoink. Have a good day!
Great night, honestly.
This is the past to stay.
Gian.
I'm confused.
Have a good day!
Hold on a little.
Bye.
How you doing?
I am confused. Huh? It seems that the bar is having a gathering.
Like a whole town gathering, or
About 12 people. However, the barkeep exclaimed that if no one was going to buy a drink, they were to leave.
Well, I'm not feeling drinky today, so. Let's see. So we made that part. I am. You're lucky, robot. Old age does not suit me very well.
Age can also be a factor for myself as well. Just not to the extent that you will experience.
Well, sometimes with age, things start to shift slower.
Loss of efficiency.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, I think I'm gonna head off. Go rest.
Of course. A sandstorm is expected to come soon.
You're off. You can be off for the rest of the night, though. If someone does want to sell something, just log it in the computer.
I'll see what I can do.
All right.
Enjoy your evening.
You as well. Okay. And don't get yourself caught up in any trouble, okay?
I will be sure to keep my self-preservation in high priority.
All right.
Beginning night shift. I think that's where I'll call it. I'm going to sit down. How are you guys doing? How is performance holding up? No dropped frames at all. This is going to be excellent to edit with. So yeah, when we finish up here, I'll be working on editing this to the best I can. Hello. Hello. They have very long hair.
Look like it. Mercury.
Hello.
Got some heavy damages to the truck. The current at the moment. If I can, I may pay you to do some fine tuning of your own, if possible.
Once you have finished with repairing the immediate damage, let me know, and I will make adjustments as per your request.
Yep, sweet. Good to hear. Alright. Yes, yes, yes.
Well, people seem to want to do a lot of business with me. Can I help you?
Well, yeah, actually. Some of the people brought him in, and I have no idea
pardon,
what I'm doing with.
I'm sorry, could you repeat what you said?
Alright. Some of the people that went out came back and found him. He's in a bit of a disrepair. I'm not sure if I can fix some of the bugs that he has.
I am scrap and need of repair. Primary battery dead. Secondary battery minimal power remaining. 80% of systems damaged. Outside of detecting radiation.
Does anyone have ownership of this unit?
Affirmative. This unit is Union Navy support drone.
Oh, whatever
Your
ever
military
happened to it?
property.
Affirmative. Union. Government property.
The fuck
Did you
was
hear
that?
that?
Yeah, I
Please
heard that. Hang
investigate.
on.
It sounded like it was coming from the gate. I will bring
Check
you in,
just make sure
however, I
it
am
doesn't
unsure in
follow
how
me.
much I can do for you.
Stand by.
Guys, if you can, please join the Discord call. Arcada wants to do a little pre or post RP announcement. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Join the Discord call.
Dude.
Calm behind the table, yeah.
Dude, she was just like, the smells! It was very sick. Yeah.
The smells!
Yeah, but I think you're ready. You can do a little announcement. If you want to go through the things, okay?
Yeah. All right, here we go. So, first of all, hello, greetings, salutations, well done, everyone. The dry run was a huge success. We had very few problems. Also, you don't have to mute your streams or anything, so you can keep going live and all that. So I don't feel like you have to do that. So everybody did fucking great. Couple of things that we noticed that the bots went down in the middle of it, so we're gonna have to come up with some kind of like system
Backup way, yeah.
like a backup system for that. So what we might do is we might incorporate like actual lobby hosts to take the place of the bot in case they go down again. And this will probably be characters that will be very unlikely to leave their maps. So I might select people based off of that. We'll probably have a couple people do that. But the dry run went very well. We had from all I could see, we had very few lag issues. There were a couple of stutters when people would load into maps, but for the most part, things were fine. So for people with weaker computers or people with harder connections, like my Australians and like my Swedish people and all that, is everything good on your end?
The internet seems okay at least.
Yeah,
frame
it
rate's
seems
good.
alright.
Terrible.
What
I mean, I can say
It's
something
working,
about.
It was,
There's a
I
lot
had
of
tried.
latency, but that's to be expected, as always.
Yeah.
I think there's only
Apologies.
think we're on pause until the call's over.
I think so as well. I wanted to just double check you weren't trying to talk to me.
I was what?
Double checking you weren't trying to talk to me.
Nope.
You got talked over there.
Me?
No, Red.
I was saying I flagged, but you already addressed it. That's all good. Keep going.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, so obviously we're not going to avoid all the lag issues, but it felt like things went pretty well. I was zooming around the map, switching back and forth. I was watching people move around. We didn't really have any audio issues from what I saw. How was the talking system? Did that work for everybody? It
was so good.
There were issues on the
I had
corporate
problems
map
with it.
where people would be able to hear somebody on a radio channel and not speak on it, but I have that all documented.
Cool.
Yeah, send me the clips.
And I think
Hold
we
on,
had
hold on.
problems
Did you
with
say
some.
you had a problem with it, Red?
Yeah,
that
it's just when activating my things and the Avatar 3.0
Yeah.
stuff. When you activate your menus, you also activate the talk thing. So it made it
Wait, really?
for. Yeah, well,
So,
yeah.
Yeah. On it doesn't work
Vive.
well on Vive once currently.
Oh, is that
Yeah, when you pull back, it's a face.
We should just send controllers to whoever is programming it.
You can
Yeah,
also
so
use
I've-
your 3.0 menu in your left hand.
This is true.
Okay, we'll have
But
to
it's a little
find some-
difficult to
What?
yeah.
We'll find some ways to fix it. So
Yeah,
just
yeah, for
give
sure.
those notes to, because I know that there are other people complaining about Vives.
Yeah.
So we'll keep that in mind. Yeah. I did like a quick little test RP thing, and it seemed like people were able to keep together on the transition pretty well. There's some slight load times, but I don't think there's any way we can avoid that. So we're gonna have to eat that one.
And there will be probably less loading because like before when everything was in one map, we did an update every week. But now it's 4 maps. We probably won't be doing updates to all maps every week. So some maps will still be cached and downloaded. So it shouldn't be all maps loading in every week. Hopefully.
Yeah. Okay.
Real quick.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Alex?
I was gonna ask. I actually can't tell what the difference between latency and like actual like lag itself. I have a really beefy computer, so maybe it's latency. But when we were in the Dirty Diamond, we had quite a lot of like stutters like while in there. I guess maybe it was just
That is the
a lot of
IK.
people. Or I'm not
We
sure.
were over the amount of people. We were past 40 on that.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, we were pushing the limit. Like
You guys had 60 in the row, so that's why.
Does that mean that will not be a normal thing? There will never be like 60 people in a row usually.
Should
There shouldn't be. There shouldn't
I
be. It's
see.
just everyone
Okay.
jumped at once, basically, into the
It'll
row.
normally
So
be around 35 people in each map.
I see. Okay, cool. I just
you know,
wanted to check on that.
it will be residual. Like there'll be some people that come in, some people that go out, all that good stuff. But we specifically had people all join at once, move over somewhere
Oh,
else
yeah.
at once.
Al-
You know,
also-
we did all that
yeah.
on purpose to see if the
a
system
big
could
a
handle
big
it.
lag problem is when the biggest lag spike that happen is when someone joins a map. So if 5 people join the map, everyone will lag spike in the entire map because they have to like load all 5 avatars at the same time.
Okay.
That's a big thing.
And everything in buffered memory that's loaded location-wise in the map,
that too.
etc.
Yeah.
I don't know
And you'll
if this
stutter
is.
in the beginning.
I don't
Go
know
ahead.
if this is intended for the whisper command, but I was testing whispering with someone else, and I was pretty far from them, and I can still kind of hear them, but it was like starting to slowly muffle it out.
Yeah.
I noticed.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. The plan
So-
is like
so-
you should be able to barely overhear someone if they're whispering, but it should be muffled. And if you know that's kind of the thing.
I see.
You have,
Because
to, have to roleplay it.
I could hear them pretty well still.
Yeah.
But, okay.
Yeah, it's an ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so a couple other things that we wanted to go over real quick. So we handled that. Map transitions seem to be okay. We'll have to find out some backup
Both things, yeah.
bot things. We have to figure out how to back those up. What about spawning items? Does anybody have any problems spawning items?
Yeah, we had some.
Yes.
In the wasteland, yes.
Yeah,
But what
a
about the other
little
maps?
bit. the noodle shop doesn't even work.
No.
Oh. There
yeah,
we go.
it seemed like it wasn't working in the row, but in the Undercity,
Okay.
it took a little bit, but stuff was spawning in Undercity.
Well,
the waiting is a
seemed
thing
to
that's
take a
supposed to
bit.
happen.
Yeah.
What's not supposed to happen is when you click it once and then 5 of them spawn. That
Yeah.
was an issue
Huh?
for the crystal spawners.
I wasn't even able to spawn guns in my shop, so I'm going bankrupt.
Arcadum also had problems spawning guns in the row
The
map.
bot crashed out pretty early on in the row, so
Yeah,
that
that
would make
too.
it so you can't. That would make it so if it's the master isn't the bot, because if the master isn't an admin, you can't spawn anything.
Oh, you
That's
can't.
something
Well,
I
no,
had.
that's
I thought.
not.
No, it's not true. Did you fix?
Anybody can spawn props. It's just that they're the master. But the problem is that if when the master changes, that breaks everything on the
Yeah.
netcoding side.
I have something to
I
add.
had a
Yeah.
problem
With the
with
drink?
spawning in the convenience store.
Yeah.
We tried to spawn a can and got
the row.
bread instead.
I mean, that's just me setting it up incorrectly.
Oof.
I have one thing to add with the spawnable items. So one issue is, and this could have happened. I guess it could have happened after the bots crashed. But I wasn't having a problem with timing for spawning. The timing stayed pretty consistent for me. What happened was there was an issue where I think another person and myself would go to grab something, and somehow the it's on my stream. I'll try to clip it. I'll do my best to explain it.
It changed to a different prop.
No, it didn't change to a different prop, but like the field at which you could grab it was like a distance away.
We
know.
We know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
yeah,
we
like-
don't know what causes it.
Like
so
I would say,
need
in
more
general,
investigation.
post all bugs you can in map discussion, and I will read through them. And
Post, post all those
Sure.
things. I want to talk about the website real quick.
Yes, go ahead.
So I was having everybody in my chat test stuff out. I was having everybody like tell me what was going on in other people's chats. I was having people switch back and forth. So did we have any problems with that? I know it had like a problem to get started and get people in, but we're like gonna scale that up. But like it seemed smooth on my end, but I just wanted to see how everybody else dealt with it.
Yeah, after
Anybody
the
else have
initial
any tips?
spike, it seemed to smooth out quite a bit.
Yeah, there are a couple of small little things with information not like refreshing to certain characters, but we've pretty much recorded everything, and a lot of people have been great with feedback in the Discord channel.
Yeah, feedback is amazing. Thank you
my-
everyone for feedback.
My feedback would be this: is that I know that you kind of brighten it when somebody's streaming, but if we could come up with like a symbol or outline.
No, there will
just-
be. There will be.
Okay,
absolutely.
there will be.
It's in the works.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There's a lot of like little visual stuff that was kind of on the back burner for the just actual working functional stuff.
Yeah.
Oakley dokley. Well,
Also, just for reference, from what I can tell, the bot crashed about 10 to 15 minutes from the end of session. So that just gives you a time frame of when the bugs would happen.
Well, it needs to be on for 4 hours, not just 2.
I know. But just to give you reference in terms of whether or not a spawn bug is caused by that or not.
Oh,
Yeah, flicking through logs or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
somebody said on the website, when you go on the lore, sometimes it's the wrong one for the character that you're
That is
looking
part
at.
of the information not refreshing.
Yeah, we noticed that.
Oh,
Good point.
okay,
Thank you for that.
okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
we're
was
gonna take care of
thank
that too. Yeah.
Yep.
Also, what I might do is I don't know if I'm making another Discord for this or not, but I'm gonna like gather up the mods from everybody's stream chats, and we're gonna have like a conglomerate of fucking people to write the wikis, because I've got like 5 people that write the wikis in VR chat for us. So one of the things I want to do is I want to like touch bases with everybody's mods and get them all together. So if like a character does something significant, then that can be informed to the people that can update the wiki, so that when people click on your characters, your information is up to date as to what's going on, because that's going to be something that's, very important for people to like start watching a character.
Hell yeah.
I mean, you can also update your own wiki and stuff too.
Well,
you can just make
yes,
it an account.
but I mean, people are streamers; they have mods,
Also, some people in my chat were wondering if you could also search by streamer, not just by character as
That is
well.
also something we'll be.
Yeah, we
working
saw
on.
stuff. I think it's a good idea. Yeah.
Yeah. Because even we were like, wait, what's the character name though?
What's the character name? Yeah.
So even
Also,
us
by the way,
advertising.
big shout out to the historian team for CallousRow for getting everyone to have their basic information for all their characters on the wiki. That was an enormous job for 150 so players.
crazy.
So
Shout out to
that's
Catapo
crazy job
and,
for them.
Catapo and Miss India.
Thank you, Jay, for screaming at everyone.
Yeah, that was really sick, man. I got
That's
everybody
insane.
taken care of.
I will warn you, if you still haven't filled out your character form, I will be screaming louder.
Oh, that
Do
was
it.
also a thing. some characters were, don't have their streams or anything connected, so it would show like weird little glitches or like a not or like not available stuff.
If you have not filled out your form yet, it's not
Yeah.
going to link to your streams. It won't have your proper
So-
information stuff. Please get that done if you have not.
Yeah. So any viewers who were noticing that, that's why. Don't be scared. It's fine.
Shout out
All right,
to whoever jumped into
No,
my
be
stream and
scared.
told me
Panic.
No,
that I've
don't
actually
don't
had
make them
all-
panic.
Panic.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Well, I don't want to tie up anybody any longer than that. Basically, you guys did a great job. Thank you guys so much for showing up to the dry run. Thank you for
Yay.
participating in this project. I know it's a lot. I know it's a lot to happen. You're probably not going to hear a lot of pleas and thank yous from these last 2 weeks because it's going to be pretty intense to make sure that everything is up to date, everything is ready. But together,
Thank you.
Together, I want us to be able to build something that hasn't been done before, and fucking blow everybody's minds. So, thank you for being here and for helping me do that.
Yeah.
There
Yeah,
will
brother.
likely,
We
there
love
will
you,
likely be
Arcade
another
Up.
stress test next Friday, and then launches
Oh,
the
fuck.
27th. So get your models done.
Not again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure your models are ready. Make sure your models are ready because the
Okay.
27th we'll have our official.
And please, for the love of God, optimize your goddamn models. Thank
Green.
you.
Make them green. Make them green.
Model, remember,
Make them
remember-
Well, they're
I
green
mean-
when I don't enable props. That's
I mean,
try
Exactly.
to speak.
One at a time.
All right.
Remember the requirement on models. Your model has to be medium by VRChat standards.
Hey guys.
I'm gonna get some help with that tomorrow, whenever someone is available.
It is go over like very
Try
like,
again.
gestures.
Try again. You were lagging there.
Oh yeah, the only way you can go over medium is like if you have a light source on a gesture or an emote. Not else. Basically.
It shouldn't
If
be
your
too
avatar
bad
is
unless you
going
have
to be
a.
above medium, get it approved by, admins in model discussion.
All right.
Yeah.
I have worked all day
Yes.
and
go
I am
ahead.
ready to fucking relax for a while.
Go sleep, Allfather.
I'm not gonna sleep. I'm just saying. All right. Thank you guys. Thank you for showing up. If you guys want to go back to do some light role play, feel free. I think I'm gonna jump in the wasteland map and drive a fucking truck.
Go drive a
Do it.
truck.
Add a character. That was insightful. Oh, just a conversation that we're having. Anyway, you probably recognize this one as a very common Union War era support drone with some modifications, which is kind of weird because they're barely ever modified.
General purpose. Parts should be easy to
Primarily
replace.
repair, service, support, maintenance sort of things.
How's it
The
going?
Have you been
stickers, you've
customized?
heard stories about. Emergency recharge requested.
Yes, yes. Come. If you're able to move, please. Up the stairs. I will bring you up to the
Minimum
breaker.
Power. Affirmative.
Well, I guess I'll just wait down
Union
there. then.
ID requested.
You're requesting my identification.
Union ID requested.
Not available.
Query, time until available, Union maintenance.
Not available.
Briar Patch protocol continues. Assuming environment of unknown nature. Query, location. GPS unavailable.
Savior City outskirts. This is an unofficial, constructed dwelling. Gathering of several organic components. I'm requesting your consent to connect you to the generator.
Permission authorized at design tolerance minus 25% limits.
Understood.
You can see hardware-wise, there's a whole lot of damage to most of the systems. The drive systems are actually in pretty good condition. You don't recognize some of the systems in the sensor bundle, which, again, is odd.
Have you been customized?
Identify yourself first.
I am attaching the
Note
power cable now.
affiliations. Affirmative. Stand by, adapting. Testing.
This is my personal identification.
Understood,
If you have
stand
any
by.
queries, I will supply them as I am authorized.
Query intent. Quixote recognized.
I manufacturer. Not affiliated. This unit is owned by a Mr. Zax Prowler. Personal merchant. Privatized.
Not Quixote affiliated.
Manufactured.
Query capability direct core to core connection for data verification.
Security would be... Security would need validation.
Stand by addressing minor charging problem. Subcell deemed invalid in secondary battery. Working around.
Do you require a replacement?
15% of systems will need replacing, 10% need service outside of personal capability of doing so.
Are you capable of transferring currency?
Uplink to Union DataNet unavailable.
Without authorization from Mr. Prowler, I cannot give you any repairs that would exceed your personal budget.
Judgment impaired until full standard boot available. Approximately 1+ hours until charge sufficient for emergency boot in that. Currently on emergency tactical boot.
Very well. Unit. Repairs will be pending as per your processing ability recovers. Understood.
Per Briarpatch protocol offering services in exchange for goods. Query, cost of repairs.
I am still analyzing your damage. Power cell is within supply.
This unit is qualified to repair, support, and support of building in limited capacity. This unit has further capabilities. Query, nature of feline small individual noted earlier.
Small feline noted earlier.
Visual spectrum
Not
indicates
a member of
yellow.
the staff.
Query, nature larger female unusual muscle mass. Green.
Not a member of the staff. Samaritan.
Is it okay up there?
You may enter if you wish.
I don't mind if I do. Oh.
It allows me to ensure security as well for you. He is asking questions about you. If you can stand towards his front, it would make it easier for me to work on him while you answer his questions.
Alright.
Unit,
Okay.
address objective.
Greetings. Present ID, please.
I don't have my ID on me.
Understood. Query, affiliations with any of the corporations.
Got none.
Query, affiliations with the Union government or Navy.
None.
Query, intentions toward this unit.
Well, I was gonna say, see what you could do, really. I don't want to just play him off the
Capabilities of
scraps.
support.
People will take him.
Capabilities of Union support drone include
I have
repair,
a screwdriver
service,
in
and
the top
support
drawer on
in
the right.
broad spectrum.
I have a screwdriver here.
I have a. Thank you.
Indications of mechanical aptitude detected. Query: interest in compensating service technician for service in exchange for work?
Supplying service in exchange for the repairs.
This unit capable of partially supporting service of larger vehicles. Noting you are incapable of flight.
That could help me out. One of the trucks is busted, so that could really help me out, actually.
Query: deal arrange?
At the moment, he does not have a way of paying for his repairs. Without Mr. Prowler's authorization,
Access to Union DataNet unavailable.
Anything. I cannot supply him with any replacement parts. And even then, the work I'm
Briar
already
Patch
giving
Protocol
him is done
requires
liberally.
direct access to a Union representative. Data packets sent indirectly considered compromised.
How much would it cost to have him repaired?
He has one energy cell which is completely shot. Others are showing signs of erosion. These should have been repaired years ago.
Stand by. Is diagnostic terminal available?
Unit state objective.
Current objective Briar Patch Protocol. Repair, exist, examine, report to Union. Additionally, restore personal capability, full standard boot to assist in judgment. Currently in tactical boot.
What do you think?
Self-preservation law in effect.
This is a difficult
Noting
situation.
environment. Unknown threat. Large creatures detected hostile to natives, including small orange feline. Also to vehicle of friendly large female.
What is this feline that he's speaking of? Do you know?
Feline.
Voice patterns did not match standard. Suspect unusual accent.
Maybe the cat? The one in the restaurant? I like the name. That's completely gone from my head. I don't remember the girl's, the cat's name. Could be that
Full
gremlin as well.
self-diagnostic has been completed. Would you care for an upload of it?
Process.
Mission transceiver link. 0 hostile intent.
If I start acting strangely, I would like you to disable me.
Right.
I'm simply going to do a one-way burst transmission, including standard handshaking. If deviation
Authorized.
from that, disconnect immediately.
Authorized. Begin upload.
Immediately a highly detailed, specific set of all items from inventory, from completely destroyed to repairable to serviceable to in good enough condition to factory new, which is none of them. are uploaded to you, including 20 years out-of-date prices.
Replacement parts will be very difficult then.
Some specifications for replacement parts using much simpler parts is also uploaded.
With the schematics you've given me, finding official replacements for your damaged components will be nearly impossible, at least within the budget that is available here. However, some substitutions can be done.
If provide key parts to fabrication, ability to create further parts may be facilitatable. 3D printer
Possible.
now nearly operational. Filament empty though.
Supply will be necessary.
Supply of single material of simple nature more likely available. Hypothetically able to fabricate from raw materials given time and resources.
Let us address your most critical components first then. Your fluctuating power coils will be the priority for your repairs.
Request.
State request.
Not interfere with connection between primary and improvised secondary core. Nature uncertain. Diagnostics erroneous. But subnote not to afflict with mistakes.
Rephrase.
Nature of relationship between primary core and secondary core unknown. Recommend not, as is stated, messing with.
Understood. Do you require additional information from myself before I begin repairs?
Judgment insufficient for nature. Query. Designations?
My name is Mercury. He is asking your name.
Sorry. Bathara.
This one is Union Service Drone 8822464135-A. Note, small file associated indicates other name of toolbox. Non-standard file.
A nickname.
Toolbox. Sounds
Toolbox.
promising.
Memories of precursors not entirely repaired will necessitate full boot.
Toolbox. This unit. Designation.
Power now reading
Mercury.
50% on remaining cells.
Wonderful.
Standard boot may be available if needed. Recommend delay.
Confirmed. Await for full charge. Toolbox.
Query.
This unit.
Data backup available in safe, secured archive with encryption.
Are you wishing to upload yourself?
Backup of key data may be necessary to fulfill role in Union. Notation of sandworms in area. Potential threat to this one's continued existence, especially under diminished situation. Backup of data is recommended standard procedure.
Could wipe the drive afterward. Very well. Remain here a moment.
Aid appreciation. last seen Union personnel?
Oh god. That was the last time I've seen one of them. A few years
Unit.
back, I'm gonna say. My personal recollection, though.
Do you require historical data?
All data would be appreciated. Value based on what data is. Query. Condition of war.
The Union War, the Unification War, ended approximately 30 years ago, with the Union's eventual surrender and dismantlement.
Confirm statement.
The Union government has been dismantled as a result of their surrender after the Unification War. This event happened approximately 30 years ago.
Processing. On full boot, we'll extrapolate from Briar Patch Protocol next course of action.
I will supply you with whatever information I can. I have the hard drive ready. With your permission, I will
Appreciated.
uplink it to you to begin upload.
Affirmative.
Attaching no. The technology may be as a higher processing power than you are used to. It may take some adjusting.
Emulation software being internally devised. Efficiency questionable. Union support included two non-standard Union devices. Therefore, emulation was included in capability.
Begin upload when ready.
Stand by encrypting backup. Processing. Processing. Verifying state. Backing up. Backup completed.
Safe to remove?
Query. Affirmative. Current government.
No official government. Most political decisions decided by 7 existent corporations.
Corporations status.
7 corporations currently exist within the sphere of Corvinus 3. They seem to control most, if not all, services and goods that are distributed to personnel. Those who rebel.
Query known list of
are
surviving Union
subjugated.
vessels and personnel.
Not available. I am not
I doubt there's
educated
any
in
left.
exact Union specifications. My apologies.
Understood.
How long
Further
do you think
decision
this is gonna
making will be
take for
delayed
you
until full boot.
If he has enough
Charge
information.
at near full on remaining working power cells. Internal processing and repair of drive will take time before full boot available. Query, safe
I can
shelter?
keep- I can keep him here overnight.
What's
If
he
you're
mean
interested.
by that?
Pardon?
Yeah. He said a safe shelter.
I am in charge of security overnight. I am a combat-ready unit.
Okay.
Note this
If it's
unit has no
possible.
offensive capabilities left. Circuits burnt out. Irreplaceable.
Understood.
The repairs would require compromising core. Untenable option.
Unadvised. I will keep
Software
him here.
emulation hypothetically possible. Unavailable adaptation.
I'll
Thank you
make
for
sure to
bringing
pay
him.
you back. Just tell me what you need for him to be repaired and how much.
For the hard drive that he used to upload his backup data, that alone is almost 2,000. Not to mention the labor cost I've already given him, and pulling power off of our own grid.
I'll pay for it.
It will
It's
not
fine.
be.
I have some money spare, so.
This unit considers itself continued property of Galactic Union government. However, under Briarpatch Protocol and the circumstances, capability of indefinite loaning to repay debt is allowed. Is this acceptable?
It will allow itself to work for you in exchange for it being repaired, in order to ensure its continued existence.
Okay, that's fine by me.
Promise of payment has been given, regardless of your affiliation to the green humanoid female.
Affirmative.
You will be repaired.
Appreciated.
Thank you again. I really do appreciate it.
I am doing my tasks.
I'll be back at the crack of dawn to get him, if possible.
I will inform Mr. Prowler as soon as I can.
Thank you.
May I confirm your name?
It's Bathara. Bathara Runt.
Miss Runt. Very well. If you excuse me, I will get to work.
Alright. Thank you again.
Enjoy your evening. I will take you upstairs.
Out of character, I have some serious angle of vision issues. Oculus Quest, you know.
I can place you here for now. Mr. Prowler is not present, so I can likely do repairs overnight. However, it will jeopardize
You are
security.
authorized to institute business transactions?
I am. However, giving you further parts than you were able to afford, well, budget has been covered. Exact pricing will be dealt with afterward.
Once 3D printing capability is done to support services while full repairs are being rendered. I would like to be
We will
useful.
calculate that once the ability is restored.
Understood.
At the moment, priority is your immediate repairs. I have been promised payment.
Understood. Query, availability of non-corporate update for BIOS and other drivers.
Unsure, however, likelihood very low.
Understood.
You will likely require a privatized programmer to assist you.
Availability?
Reliably, would recommend searching the interior of Savior City. A market district, perhaps.
Situation. Query, Savior City association with corporations?
Absolute.
Alternative viable option?
It may be possible for you to locate someone here within the wasteland. Scraptown is not affiliated, nor is it an official branch of Savior City.
Scraptown unknown location in prior maps.
New edition. Unofficial as well. A survival camp.
Prioritize GPS, prioritize personal atlas information update. Requested.
I can give you a map. That should be easy.
Query, expected danger with designation Union upon this individual?
How many humanoids did you interact with on your way here?
2.
Very low.
Feline
Most residents
individual,
here.
large female individual. Brief interaction, third party, unknown nature, heavily armored. Additional interaction, 1 sandworm. Feline individual determined in danger, therefore course of action was activate all remaining cells in terminal tactical mode to distract sandworm. Successful. Depleted to dangerously low reserves.
Tried to save them.
Successful.
I am inside the wall.
Well done.
Basic nature.
Beginning.
Union protocols. Rule 1, preserve life.
I am beginning the upload of
Interpretation
geometric data for you. However, much of it will be
Understood.
incomplete and due to recent geographical changes.
Understood. Sans shift.
Precisely. I will begin your repairs. However, they will likely require that I disable you for a short time.
Recommend alternative. I assist in repairs. Keep minimal power according to secondary power conduits to core systems, as well as fabrication and at least one of manipulator arms, and capability of assisting, possibly with vocabulary, persists throughout service procedure. Additionally, providing access to personal blueprints. Query, weather condition change?
Sandstorm.
Barometric pressure change.
Leaving this building will now be extremely hazardous to your person. To your unit.
Understood. Query, hazard to biologicals present?
A sandstorm, yes, as well as predators that are within. It is recommended that we shut down all power in order to lower their aggression.
Understood.
However...
Query, do you need repairs? Presence of battle damage detected.
Negligible.
Damage is present.
External damage, yes. Repairs were made to ensure my continued operation.
Personal preservation law does not indicate repairs to full state if possible.
For yourself.
For you. You have holes in you.
I am not aware of how I received this damage in my chest. I am very curious as to how it happened.
Conjecture. It is not per design.
No. I am keeping them as a reminder, in case my memory is further fragmented.
Memory issues, Query?
40% of onboard memory is encrypted. I do not have access.
Decryption attempt, question mark?
Personnel of pending personnel.
Have you attempted decryption?
Self-decryption attempts have failed.
I'm gonna abuse my.
Let's get to work.
Affirmative.